God damn it. Mwah. How you doing, baby? You ready? You ready to get your coffee? Oh, you already got it. Oh, sure. Okay. I'm trying. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Oh, they got my premium blend. All right, guys. Let's get it started. Happy Monday. I know. That's a big cup. About to get it started, guys. Take y'all with me. Yeah, I don't want to leave y'all out this morning. Oh shit, I don't took the last of the premium blend. We're gonna mix it with some Colombian. I'm gonna be off the wall today. I don't know. I ain't never did this before. It's my first time. Yeah. Calm down. Ain't nobody in here right now. And they on the other side of the glass. Nobody's in here. No, you wanna see them. Empty. Empty. Yep, so calm down. I'm taking care of myself, y'all. I'm being safe as I can be. You know, I've been practicing social distancing. I've been wearing my mask most of the time. I have been slipping lately, and I have given out a couple hugs. Yes, I have. So nowadays, shit, giving out hugs is like having unprotected sex. Hey, Dion, good morning, boo. Yeah, you gotta keep track of the people that you hugging on and being in close proximity with, you know. Anything happen, oh, I'm calling. I'll hug such and such on this day at this time. I'll hug such. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, it's that serious. So, you know, I've been trying to keep safe, guys, as safe as I can. I've been trying to stay healthy, eat healthy, exercise and whatnot. So, doing what I can. There's only so much you can do with a virus that's traveling around amongst people that you don't even know is sick. So, but yeah, guys, I'm jumping on today because I had a couple people in my inbox that tuned in last week to Coffee and Conversation with your girl Shakenya. Hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Yeah, it's free. Don't cost you a thing to do that. Nope, not at all. So she called because she wanted me to give a little clarity about what I told y'all last week. She said I hit y'all with the if the children start acting differently, you know, if they're going from one house to the other. And, you know, and I did. And she said I didn't elaborate. And I didn't. So, oops, shit. So, therefore, today, I was going to touch on one of them. And one of them was being when the kids act different. Because I told y'all, same rules that happen in one household should happen in the other. But it gets deeper than that, guys. It's more to it than just the rules. Wait a minute, let me taste this coffee, guys. The little boy went out. And he was wearing a mask too, if that make you feel any better. And you know, it's deeper than just, you know, the rules in both households. You know, some of the morals and the values gotta be the same too. I know. You ain't even think about that, did you? Oh shit. You ain't even think about that, did you? Yep. Those morals and those values got to be somewhat on the same page and the same level. Because, of course, as parents, you're going to do some things different. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do some things different. That's a given. But for the most part, when y'all care about that baby and that baby's best interest is concerned, you guys going to be hitting on the same thing on a lot of stuff, I would think. Even though you might go about it a little different, I would hope that you're on the same page with that baby. Oh, what? Oh, you late to the game, Brandon. We do Coffee and Conversation here for over a year now. Yeah, you late to the game. He talking some because I'm doing my move. What? Brandon gonna get jumped on this morning. Y'all gonna see it on live. So, yeah, unless something else going on, because they got people outside. Like something else going on. I'm going to find out. How about that? So, yeah, guys, so those morals and values got to be, you know, administered in both households. Pretty much the same. If you teaching them how to respect adults in one household, in that other household, they got to be teaching them how to respect adults as well and respect authority. If you teaching them, you know, so anyway, in the same thing. So I threw out there how you got to pay attention to your child when your child come back. Like when mine came home, I used to have to reprogram her in a certain sense because I can tell it was certain things that was being picked up over there that was coming back to my house. And I, you know, so with that being said, The fact that me and her dad did not have a good relationship afterwards, and we didn't have good communication afterwards, plays a big part into what's going on. Hey, baby, I just want the coffee. Is what is pretty much the reason why I'm going through what I'm going through right now, because it seems like I'm the only one going through it. And I guess my daughter too. She going through it too. Happy Monday. Yes. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Move around. Did your feet hit the floor? Did you praise God? Have a good day. So if you didn't, you got time. Say thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Yes, for waking your ass up this morning. Yes. Them feet hit the floor. That means you able to get up and walk and move around. Ain't that a blessing? Yeah, because some people didn't wake up. Not only did they not wake up, but they can't move around and get up. You talking to me?
How you doing, Miss
I'm good, and you?
That's good, Miss Lady. I was going to ask you, do you think you can help me out with the smoke?
Not today, baby. I wish I could, but I don't even smoke. Yep, guys, so the fact that we didn't have no communication, because I'm going to be honest, the whole time after the divorce, I think I might have had maybe 6 or 7 conversations. This is like from a whole 13, 14-year period. I think I might have had maybe 6 or 7 conversations with the man. I know. That's terrible. Yeah, I know it's terrible. I ain't taking no, praise about that, but it's not like I didn't attempt to. You know what I mean? Like, every conversation that we had, it was because I initiated it. So it wasn't like I didn't try over the years to try to make some connection. So what I did do was created a bond with the stepmom. That way I can have some loop of what's going on over there as far as what my daughter is concerned, and some type of communication to where somebody knows what's going on in my household. So me and her we had a pretty good, communication back and forth. But the only thing was, she didn't have a voice. So it didn't help none that me and her had a good communication, because she didn't really have a voice. And that's one of the programs that we're going to teach. One of the workshops is a workshop for the step parents. But I did throw it out there as far as watching your child, because not only did we not have a good relationship and we didn't have good communication, I didn't follow through when I would see things that was out of place. You know what I'm saying? Or things that didn't sit right with me when it came to the baby. Like, it was signs. It was signs. It wasn't a lot. They were very subtle. But at the end of the day, it was still signs that I didn't. Hey, Cordell, how you doing, babe? Hey, Deshaun, good morning, boo. Thanks for checking in. What up, James? How you doing, babe? So, yeah, so it was subtle things. So, one, I'll tell you, because the lady wanted me to elaborate as far as certain things. So, I'm going to give you a couple examples where I should have did something different, and I didn't. So, one of them was she had made a comment about... She was just so frustrated one day, in her room. I told her to clean her room up. She was in her room. She was cleaning it up. She was so frustrated about being there. And I'm like, oh, what is wrong? What's wrong? And her thing was, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired of going from one house to the other. All my stuff is here, and then I got stuff over there, and it's just too much. I wish I can stay in one house. So in my mind, I'm thinking, at this stage of the game, we've been doing this since me and her dad got a divorce when we was like 3 or 4. At this stage of the game, you like 12, 13, you should be used to this by now. Like, suck it up, kid. You should be used to this right now. You should have a system in place for how you bring certain things from one house to the other, and things that you need at one house that stays at that house. Like, you should have a system. And the only way you would not have a system with this stint of time is if the people on the other side in the other house is not practicing or preaching the same thing that I'm preaching. When I preached to her about certain things, especially this situation, it was more so of, you are a figment or a figment or a fixture in both households. Because me and your dad is not together, we share you. So you are a part, unfortunately, you are a part of 2 households, meaning that you are a fixture here with me, your brother, and your sister, and you are a fixture there with him, his wife, and your little brother, and your grandma, whoever else is over there. So therefore, you have 2 homes that you have to live in until you get 18 or you go off to college. So this is the things that this is what I would tell her, so that she would know, you got to get used to this, because unfortunately, this is the makeup. This is what it is. Me and your dad is not together. We ain't going to get back together. He has a house. I have a house. Therefore, you have to adjust. If they was teaching the same thing on that side, it wouldn't have been no problem. She would never have gotten frustrated. It would never be an outburst. It would be something that's understood. And if it's understood in both homes, it won't be no problem. She should have been able to adjust. But because of that, and because somebody over there wasn't doing that, that's a good opportunity for them to take that and expunge off that. Make that grow. So it got to a point where it was festering. Her just being in one household. How is that even possible? How could they even be preaching that when she has two parents? It's not just him. She has a mom that's in her life. So why wasn't that being preached over there? So at that point, I should have stepped in and said something. When it got back to me, I don't believe in calling children out their name. I don't believe in calling girls bitches and hoes. I don't believe in calling children out their name. But it's parents out here that do that. It's people out here that talk to children in that way. It got back to me that the grandmother had called her a bitch twice. A baby, my baby, a bitch twice. Excuse my language, I know this is a Christian show. But so when it got back to me, I did reach out to Dad. So that was one of the 7 times that I reached out to Dad, because I reached out to him and felt like we needed to have a conversation, because there's no way your mother should be able to call my baby out of her name. What were they possibly talking about for that word to even come out and my baby being addressed in that way? So he claimed he spoke to her and he dealt with it, and that was the gist of our communication. But that conversation should have got a little more in depth. That conversation should have went as far as, are you going to have supervised visits now when she goes over there to your mom's house? Are you going to have another conversation with your mom to make sure that this does not happen again? Is it a conversation that can take place with me being present so I can know that it's been told to her not to talk to my baby out her name or call her out her name? No, it was not. So when the baby says certain things, you have to pay close attention, because those were signs that I should have been more aggressive with the visitation, the supervised visits, not allowing her to go over there as much if that was, the case, or if that was something that needed to be done. The thing is, I didn't take action. And as a result of the manipulation kept going, the seed kept growing, whatever seeds they planted over there, to where now I'm in the situation that I'm in now, to where me and my baby don't even really have a relationship, and it's how long it's been going on. I can tell you that right now. I have an idea that seeds were planted right after the divorce, because he made a vow to me that he was going to get his baby. He let me know, we don't need you. So I'm quite sure those things that was said to me was part of the seeds that had been planted with her, because it's at a point now where she act like she doesn't need me. And that's sad, because this nigga grown and he still need his Bible. So it's sad, and it's actually child abuse to force a child or manipulate a child to feel as if they don't need their mother or their father. So if you did not know that was child abuse, it's child abuse to force a child or manipulate a child to feel as if they don't need their mother or their father. And they need both. I don't care who raising them, auntie, grandma, a child needs both parents to be a part of their life and for them to be whole. So that was one of the things that I mentioned when I threw that out there, as far as, pay attention to your baby. If your baby starts saying things or doing things that's not administered or preached in your house, you need to reach out and talk to Dad or talk to Mom and find out what's going over there and see if y'all can get to a common ground, because same thing that's being taught in one house has to be taught in the other house. So yeah, communication is very important amongst parents, whether you know it or not. If you guys want the same for that baby, it should be no reason why y'all can't communicate and y'all can't talk about those things that you want for that baby. The same morals and values that's being taught in one household has to be administered in the other household. You guys got to find some type of common ground for that baby, because other than that, you teaching confusion. Because another thing that I want you guys to stop doing, I talked to a parent yesterday and it just made me so mad. First of all, I took the call on a Sunday, and then to take it on a Sunday and find out exactly some of the things that's going on and some of the things that we teaching these children, it's like scratching your nails down a chalkboard, because it's like unreal to a certain degree. It's like unreal. Like, stop teaching your children or making it seem as if you better than the other parent for whatever reason. You know, that's a big thing that I'm finding out in a lot of these households and these parents. When they separate and they get to a point where one might be doing better than the other, they make it seem as if what they're doing is so much better, or they doing so much better, and it's so different than what they're teaching them, and make it seem as if they're better than the other parent. And that ain't cool. That ain't cool, because that's another thing that's contributing to the confusion with our children. Like, that's not cool at all. And it's not cool to a point where, I'm going to give you an example. When Kelly went to go stay with her dad, and they got her a bank account, you know. So when Ken asked her, you know, so what's going on? Why is you over there? Why you not with us? Why you not asking her these questions? One of her answers was because she has better opportunity over there. So Ken, like, well, what better opportunities do you have over there that you didn't already have when you were staying over here with us? You know, one of them she mentions was a bank account. They got me a bank account. She like, but mom got you a bank account last year. She was working for me at the cleaning company, so I paid them through direct deposit. So I had set up a bank account. So how is it that the bank account that they set up is better than the bank account that she already had? But that's when you try to make a difference out of something that's the same. Don't do that. I don't like that. That's not good for the kids. That causes confusion, whether you know it or not. So yeah, guys, that was just one of the things. Tomorrow, whenever I come back on for coffee and conversation, I'll touch up on the other. But that was one thing that one of the parents reached out to me and asked if I can elaborate on. And it was basically, pay attention to your kids. If they're going from one house to another, pay attention to your kids and make sure there's no reason for you to have to talk to mom and dad about bad habits and about certain things that's not being dictated in both households, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, guys, I hope I brought some clarity. I don't know. Pay attention to your kids. That's all I can tell you. And communicate with mom and dad. Y'all got to find a way to talk and have that relationship. Enroll in my co-parenting workshop, why don't you? So I'm gone, guys. It's Monday. Enjoy your day, and I'll holler at you later. I'm out. Mwah.